And we'll go ahead and kick things off. Thank you for coming today to today's live demonstration of Article Galaxy. My name is Jonathan Wilson, and I'm the Vice President of Implementations here at Research Solutions Reprints Desk. I'll be your host for today's session. We at Reprints Desk are excited to have you join us, and we'll show you how to make the most of your research time and budget. During this webinar, you'll learn how our Article Galaxy platform gives you the organizational ability to search, acquire, and manage literature in an efficient way. We have Q&A enabled in Zoom at the bottom of your screen, so feel free to add any of your questions there. You can also just unmute yourself and ask during the presentation if you want clarification on anything, but I do have time at the end to answer any questions that you may have. Before we start the demo, I have a slide deck that I'm going to share with you real fast, and then kind of go over what Research Solutions is as far as the Reprints Desk Article Galaxy side of things, and then we'll get into the live demonstration. Okay, in just a moment, you should be seeing my presentation show up. There we go. So, as I was saying, my name is Jonathan Wilson. I'm the Vice President of Implementations here at Research Solutions. What I'm going to talk to you about is just a brief overview of the company. Research Solutions, Reprints Desk is a subsidiary of Research Solutions. We have many products. We've recently acquired a organization known as Resolute AI. That's also part of the Research Solutions family. We were founded in 2006, and we are a publicly traded company on NASDAQ. And our goal is to simplify and streamline organizational discovery of basically scientific literature. We have over 70% of the top life science companies, prestigious universities, and emerging businesses. And we have top leaders in each industry. We have a scalable solution for the entire research process, from acquiring to organizing literature, and we provide a system of record for your organization. Here are some of the customers that we serve. Some of the bigger ones: GE, Novo Nordisk, Google Health. We, as I said in the previous slide, support over 70% of the top market, and we have over 206,000 active users across the world. Our Net Promoter Score is plus 60, which is very, very high. It's above average in our industry for software as a service. We have over 85 million journal articles available for instant download. This allows you to have access to the material when you need it. And we have materials that are available for rent, book chapters available, and we can get supplementary material as well as only in print materials via runners and other resources that we have globally. Our product family varies. We have three basic tiers: Basic Article Galaxy, Article Galaxy Standard, which comes with our Bibliographic Manager references, and Article Galaxy Professional, which comes with Article Galaxy References Professional version. There are different functionalities between the three different groups. The one I'll be showing you today is our Professional tier with Article Galaxy References Professional. You can also add on to the platform AG Plus, which is unlimited downloads from select publishers, Auto PDF Delivery, which works with your tokens and subscriptions, should your company have them, to automatically load into Article Galaxy, Reuse Insights, which allows you to check different reuse rights via copyright for articles that you purchase or acquire, and there's Analytics and other tools coming soon for the administrative role. We also have two additional products that I'll mention in today's demo: CureDatus, which is our systematic literature review for regulatory compliance, and also Article Galaxy Scholar, which is our university and academics platform. Now I'm going to switch over, hopefully, to my Firefox window. And let me just check to make sure that's shared. Excellent. So this is the landing page for Research Solutions Reprints Desk. You'll see co-branding with the two names in a lot of places on our platform. This is where most users will land when they first come to our platform. You can click the login button here to log in via username and password, or if your organization supports single sign-on, you can log in through a company portal or through a dedicated URL that's provided by your admin. Once logged in, it will take you to this landing page. I'm already logged in ahead of time to save time, and I'll go over very quickly what you can see here on the Article Galaxy landing page. You can see that we're Article Galaxy here in the top left, and we co-brand with your company by placing your logo here. This is just our company logo from this page, put here to see that you're operating under the correct account. On the left is our navigation pane. We have an order form, my orders, company PDF library, reuse rights, references, and extensions. We'll be going through all of these today in today's demo just to kind of demonstrate what each one of these are and how they work together to streamline your research process. In the center here is our search box. Very faintly, you can see that it supports DOI, PubMed ID, or general search terms. We'll be showing a little demonstration of each of those as we go through the demonstration. The Use Order Form button here is the same as the Order Form button over here, and I'll show that once we get to the next step in our demonstration process. This resources list here is generated by the company. So if your organization has custom subscriptions, databases, SharePoint sites, whatever, we can support that by adding them here. These are the ones that I have listed here that I customize: Arcure Data Systematic Review Engine, a link to Google Scholar, a link to PubMed, SciFinder, and then a link to training that I have performed. A lot of these are trainings that we perform at the customer level to customize what we have presented to your organization. Here at the top, you'll see some notification buttons as well. The notification icon gives any release notes, which we do have a release coming out tonight, with any changes, additions, or modifications to our system. The feedback and help form go to our customer support team. Your profile information here, you can change your password, see our frequently asked questions database, or simply sign out. In the bottom right is our chat button. During US business hours, typically 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., you'll be able to chat with a live representative. If one is not available, it will send it to the same form as help here, and you'll receive a response within 24 hours. Now, to get into the search here, this is where we're going to start. I'm going to do a very simple search for heart disease. And you'll see here at the top, we have two different options for searching. The default on my account is for PubMed. We also have an Article Galaxy search, which utilizes a service called Crossref. Based on my search topic for heart disease, I've decided to go with PubMed on this search. And you can see on the results list, there's a lot of different options. You can see the DOI and PubMed ID here for this particular article. You can save reference here, which will take you to our bibliographic utility and references. You can check your reuse rights, which will give you copyright information on how you're allowed to use this article. You can also view the abstract, any recommended articles, and we also have a ChatGPT beta that's enabled. This utilizes ChatGPT's AI to write a summary about the article based on information that it has available. This is different from the abstract, as the abstract is typically generated by the author or the publication. So ChatGPT works as an AI model, finding information from various resources and then writing a summary here to help you better understand the content of the article that may not be contained in the abstract. In addition to a summary of the article, it does provide you similar articles to the one that you've just requested a summary for, information about the authors, and then key findings and solution. Again, being ChatGPT, there is a disclaimer that says if it is AI, it is not a resource that you should use solely. It is a generative assistant to help you evaluate articles before purchase. Now, looking through the list on the right-hand side, you can see different options for acquiring literature. I'm going to minimize this ChatGPT just for real estate purposes. So you can see that this first option has an option for purchasing, $48.70, and also for rental, $22. Rentals typically last for 3 days. And if you buy during that 3-day window, the cost of the rental, $22, will be rolled into the cost of the PDF, meaning you won't pay more than $48.70 for the article if you purchase within 3 days. We also allow a 3-day grace period afterwards for that same offer. So technically there are 6 days after the point of rental where you can purchase the article for the total article cost. If not, you'll pay the rental fee only. We also have open access articles available. Article Galaxy has the leading open access filter in the market. We work with not only sites such as Unpaywall, but we have custom publisher agreements as well to understand at an article level what is available as open access. We also, if I scroll down, we'll see subscriptions and also if they're available tokens as well. These are typically holdings from the company or organization that you're part of, and they allow you to link out to the publisher's website and retrieve the article for no cost or as the cost of the subscription. We also have on here, there it is, token packages, as I said. If I were to click on one of these open access links, this takes me to the order form page. Now, the PubMed search that I was just using is sorted by most recent, which is why you're seeing a lot of very new articles, which most probably don't have a recommendation yet because they were just published very, very recently. In fact, if I click on this DOI and go to the publisher site, I can see that this was published, let's see, August 23rd, so today. So most of the articles that I find in PubMed search will be very, very recent, and so might not have all the information available here. On this order form page, I can select where the article will be delivered to. Typically, this is the account that I would log into. However, there are cases where a corporate librarian or someone that's researching on behalf of someone else may need to deliver the article to another person. Clicking this caret drop-down will allow me to change that, and it will also allow me to change the intended use. This is how I declare how I'm using this article for copyright. You can see the four most common that we work with as an organization here. The first one is usually called internal. That just means that for myself or a colleague within my organization. External medical affairs and regulatory authority are external sources that are typically covered by copyright. And then a single copy distribution outside my organization means if I'm sending it to a colleague in another company, if I'm sending it to friends or family, or even someone on behalf of my organization, such as a doctor's office, that'll be available. The include supplementary materials tag. If you know ahead of time, there are supplementary materials, such as if you went to the publisher site to see that, you can simply click this box and it will be included in a separate email with the delivery of the supplementary material. We also have a tagging system that's used in our references bibliographic manager. We can tag articles for easy sorting and location. I can select on this either one, or I can even select both if needed. There's only 2 loaded on my demo account, but organizations can have as many as they want here. This department name field here at the bottom, I'll minimize this, is customizable. This is just something that I created to show a different way of organizing. You could have department name, invoicing. This can be a checkbox, drop-down menu, radio buttons, however you want. This is useful for things such as invoicing, where you may need to know a department, or a project where you need to invoice out to a particular group. So from here, I can select whatever I need to here. I can check a lot of information here at the top that was also available on the search screen. Now to acquire the article, I would click this blue button here. This is an open access article, so there's no cost incurred. So if I click that, you'll see thank you for your order. Your order ID is here. Most of these will have either this page, which is just the order page. Considering this is so new and open access, it may not be available for quick download. I am, however, going to go back and attempt to find one from our search list that is available for quick download just to showcase how that would work. As I said in my presentation leading up to this, we do acquire most materials instantly. I'm going to try this first open access on this list. Even though it's newer, it may be something that is available as a quick download. I'm going to click on this and you'll see again, we're just out of luck on the open access. I'm going to try one for pay just for the purposes of demonstration. So I'm going to click on this. PDF is $48. I'm going to request the PDF. And here we go. So this quick download just started here. You'll see that's counting down from 60 seconds. As it downloads, I will check the order ID. I have information here on how to contact customer support if I need to cancel or confirm my order. And as I was talking about the information on how to contact customer support, the download is ready. So you'll see that most that have this little blue box that show up will load pretty much instantaneously. The rest of them, because my search is so new, as you saw, the article I first tried was from today. It may take a little bit longer to source. If it does, the typical turnaround is less than 1 hour. The Open PDF button opens here in the browser. And you can see that we have an Article Galaxy browser here as well, so no need to install an extension for Acrobat or anything like that. And as you can see, it's the full text of the article in PDF format. You can save, print, present, or even bookmark from this page. And the nice thing is that all articles acquired through Article Galaxy are DRM free. So you can use these however you want. They're yours in perpetuity. We do not have limitations on a number of downloads or anything like that. So if I go back to my home page, I'm actually going to steal this DOI real fast to showcase how you can search for DOI and show off another feature that our Article Galaxy platform has. Now, I told you that I could search by DOI or PubMed ID in addition to search terms. DOI and PubMed ID will work very similarly. If I enter one of those in here, which is the DOI of the article I just ordered, and search, instead of getting a results list, I'm taken directly to the article. You can see this is one I've already acquired, the one that I just purchased. So instead of having a link or a cost here, it just says accept and open from PDF library. This is our duplicate detection system that keeps you from buying articles over and over again for your organization that you've already purchased. If you have researchers working on a similar topic, they may come across the same article. In previous workflows where you may have each person with a credit card or department leads with a credit card, there is the chance that you would buy duplicate purchases, which cost your organization money. With Article Galaxy, you're able to put together a PDF library, which I'll get to in just a second to showcase, but it prevents you from purchasing more than one copy of the article. Now, if you needed to use it for a different intended use here at the top, such as I purchased this initially for myself or a colleague within my organization, but let's say I needed to distribute it to someone such as a doctor's office. If I change the intended use here, you'll see the article cost comes back up. Depending on the use that you have for the article for copyright, this is a different use case than it was initially intended for, and you can see that it transforms again as I change it back. You can also use our reuse rights tool. I'll get to that in just a little bit as we go down the page to show you another way that you can check copyright per article. Now, the order form is a bit more complex than the search box on the home page, but it serves a very unique purpose too, in fact. The cut and paste multiple orders, if I check that box, this allows you to order multiple articles at once. You can copy and paste the citation information here or upload a file such as Excel or Word, and we will process that bulk order. What this does is it will order all the articles for your account as if you did it yourself. They will be added to your PDF library and charged to your account accordingly. You'll receive confirmation and delivery emails for each of these, and the turnaround on any number that you put here is 24 hours. So it's a very good way if you have a full list of bibliographic citations that you need ordered to do it very quickly and efficiently. I'm going to uncheck this box to minimize. And from here, you can see you can search by DOI, PubMed ID, or the citation information for an article. This is very helpful if it's a specific article you're looking for. As I said earlier in my presentation, we do have runners around the world for those print-only articles. So if you put that citation information here, we can acquire print-only materials for you. We can also from here acquire book chapters, conference presentations, legal proceedings, anything that you can fill out and give us enough information to locate. We will give you, when you go to details and pricing, it will be to be determined, but once we acquire or find the material, we will contact you with a cost and ask you if you would like to proceed. The DOI and PubMed ID search here at the top operates a little differently than the one on the homepage. Since I still have my DOI from earlier listed here, I'm going to get citation, and you can see instead of just taking me to the order form, it fills out the citation information here. This is a good way to double check your citation information just to be sure you're ordering the right thing. And as I said, you can always enter in a book chapter or other non-article materials here to request. My orders is a list of the orders that I've placed personally on this account. It's an e-commerce website similar to larger corporations in the commercial world. You can see here that the article I just purchased, the information is here. excuse me, I can open the PDF from here. It's that same browser that I had on the download page. And you can see other information such as the two um, articles that I ordered that were open access, their status as well. So I can see pending articles, which are the ones that I just had here. I can see not yet downloaded, any article that I've ordered that maybe I haven't opened yet. And again, the all pane has everything that I've ordered for my account. I can also sort by order date or other options by clicking here. You can reorder the same article if you need to choose a different intended use. You can very easily request supplementary material from here. Let's say that you get into the article itself and it says refer to some supplementary material that you don't have available. Just go to your orders, click the request supplementary material page, and it will send the information from the supplementary material to you at no cost. And you can do this at any time. If you don't know, if if it's a company PDF library and you don't have this request supplementary material button, you can always email customer support at reprintsdesk.com and they will still send it to you. So going on to my company PDF library, my orders are just the orders that I have placed. My company PDF library is orders everyone in my organization have placed. You can see that my company PDF library has 897 articles. This is a full list of all orders that I've had for this account. And you can see I can open the PDF from here. I can save it to references or check the reuse rights. This is the one I most recently purchased. I'm going to show off reuse rights from here by clicking this link. I can also go here on the left to the reuse UI pane and put in the DOI or other information that I need here. But for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to click the link. You'll see that a new page opens up and it tells me the information for being copyright compliant with this article that I purchased. The nice thing about this page is it gives you a time and date stamp on how you can use this article for the intended uses that I have. As I said, these are the four most common, but we technically have up to 16 different intended uses to match the needs of your organization. From this page, it shows that on this time and date, I am legally able to use it for these uses. I can email or print this page for record keeping to make sure that if I ever have a question, I have documentation on how I was able to use this article. You can see I did purchase this for my use for myself or a colleague within my organization. And again, it takes me to the open PDF from PDF Library. The same goes for external medical affairs and for regulatory or legal authority. But however, as I showed on the order form page, by clicking this last option outside my organization, it does have a paid copyright. Each distribution for an outside organization to each individual has to be paid copyright. So if I had 5 doctor's offices that I needed to send this to, I would have to pay $41.70 5 times. This is a great way of keeping track of things because while on my orders, I can see the intended use this was purchased for, on the company PDF library, that is not stored as data that you have access to. So it's an easy way of checking the reuse for something that you might not have purchased, but a colleague has. References is our bibliographic utility. It is a very powerful tool that could have its own demonstration. But just to very quickly talk about it, it is a bibliographic utility that allows you to do cite and write with Word. It has a way of doing organization for personal folders and shared folders. There's a company level shared folder that admins can add and remove information that you want shared with your entire organization. You can get information from my PDF library or my orders. And to use it is very easy. I can just click and drag into a folder and it copies that reference into the folder. Every click and drag movement is a copy, not a cut and paste. So whatever you move will remain in its source directory, whether it's a folder or your company PDF library or orders. You have no risk of removing anything. There will always be an original copy available somewhere. You can also drag and drop from your desktop. If you were to drag and drop from desktop, I'll grab a PDF real fast. Here we go. Click on drag and drop folder. As I drag and drop this in here, you should see that the screen transforms. As I drop onto the browser that I'm using, Firefox, you can see the upload has started here. And it processed the file and it's available here in this folder. Now, I believe it's already been accessed here before, but you can see that the upload was in a very numeric value, but it's been added as a human readable format because it found a DOI and auto-filled in the information from the PDF. If you want more information about references, this, as I said, could be its own demonstration, but for the sake of time, I'll mention it at a very high level, but it is a very powerful bibliographic utility and very useful to many, many of our customers. Back to the home screen, the extensions that we have available here, the references Word add-in. As I mentioned earlier, references connects to Word as a cite and write utility, so any citations from any of the folders that you have access to can be inserted and auto-formatted in a Word document. We have over 10,000 different citation styles and the ability to create custom citation styles if you desire. We also have a browser extension. The way that works is if there's any information on a search page that's an external discovery tool, such as PubMed, if you search there, the browser extension will pop down here from the top or on the side, depending on your preferences, and will load the 10 items that I find here on this list in a way that I can order them through Article Galaxy. The user interface is a little different here. However, it is still the same Article Galaxy purchasing. It will still be added to your company PDF library and will be purchased as an invoiced item for your organization. There's no credit card required, and the extension is free, and it finds information on every discovery tool, including things like PubMed and Google Scholar. This takes a little bit to load because it is not only loading citation information from this page, it is also loading your PDF library, your subscriptions and tokens, and other information as well. You can see that all the articles here have, hey, this is one I just found. Cool. Full text from the PDF library. Copyright fee of $0. Usually means this is so new we don't have a price for it yet. Copyright fees as well as rental and other choices as well. So at this time, I'm going to stop. Well, I'm actually going to keep sharing, but let me get a full picture back here. If you have any questions, Bill, go ahead and ask them. I don't see anything in chat or in Q&A, but you can feel free to unmute yourself if you have any questions for me. I'll keep sharing in case I need to demonstrate something. All right. Bill, if you have any questions, feel free to follow up. You can contact customer support at reprintsdesk.com. There is information available for a 14-day free trial. You can reach out to us at this URL here at the bottom, researchsolutions.com/sales. I'll drop some links into our chat here. Let me get that open to everyone. Yeah, there we go. So if you're interested in a 14-day trial, you can connect with one of our sales representatives and they'll be happy to get you set up. It'll be me and my team setting that trial up, by the way. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can ask them now. If you can't think of any now, just reach out to us. You can email me directly at jwilson@reprintsdesk.com. And of course, you can reach out to customer support as well. Bill, thank you for coming today. As I said, this video recording will be distributed to you. And if you have any questions, please reach out. It was great to have you here today. I hope you have a fantastic afternoon. And please reach out to us with any questions. Have a good day.